Mr. Bandman, who's here tonight. I originally bought this as a clarinet choir arrangement. Yeah, I know we're not playing clarinets, but I thought, well, I could just transpose all the parts. Well, I started transposing them, and it just took forever. So I called up Mr. Bandman, and I said, Mr. Bandman, would you mind transposing these for me? He's extremely fast at it, and he does this pretty much for a living. And he said, yeah, sure, I'll go and give it a try. 2 days later, he gives it back to me, all the parts are transposed done. So, Mr. Bandman, thank you very much for doing that. I really appreciate it. We're going to go down real quick. Everybody can just say their name, if they're still in school, what grade level they're in, and their school they attend, just so y'all get an idea of who's from where, and the people I was able to invite to this. It's pretty stellar, actually. So we're going to start with this end.
I'm Jan Schrick. I'm a freshman at Lake Whitacre.
I'm Matthew Bandman. I'm a freshman here at Lake Whitacre.
Sophie Kay, I'm a sophomore here at Lake Whitacre.
I'm Aaron Lackey. I'm a senior at West Virginia.
I'm Joseph Gilpin. I'm an 8th grader at Lake Whitacre.
I'm Drake Soden, and I'm a junior at Madison Park High School.
I'm Tim Roberts. I teach saxophone at the Shenandoah Conservatory, and I need to teach this guy for the next 4 years.
Matthew Carmack, I'm an United States Army.
Aaron Morneau. I'm a Fairfax County music teacher.
Brian Rasiborski, I'll be going to school with Billy and Shane.
Sheila Vino, I'm a sophomore at Lake Braddock.
Nick Van I'm a senior at Lake Braddock. Nicholas Yoon, I'm an 8th grader at Lake Braddock.
John Park. I'm a senior at West Springfield.
Thomas Schneider, senior at Centerville.
Jake McRae for the United States Air Force Band.
Patrick Smith, I'm one of the directors here at Lake Whitacre.
I'm Alice Lennian. I just finished my freshman year at Shenandoah Conservatory.
I'm Jonathan Mills. I'm a sophomore at Shenandoah.
Colin Drake, sophomore at Woodson.
Mary McMyer, I'm a junior at Lake Braddock.
I'm Will Flynn, I'm also a junior at Lake Braddock.
I also want to point out that Alex, actually, even though she goes to school in Virginia, she actually lives in West Virginia. And she drove all the way out here with her mom and her little brother just to do this for rehearsal and the recital. So.
Technically, my mom did the driving. So.
The next piece we're going to do is...
Don't forget your percussion section.
I'm Andrew String. I'm a sophomore at Lake Braddock.
I'm Julia Speranzo. I'm a freshman at Lake Braddock.
Alma Macatero, I'm a freshman at Lake Braddock.
James Donald.
Andrew Elise, I'm a junior at Lake Braddock.
Thanks, guys. Sorry about that. Too excited. The next piece we're going to do is titled Lux Aurumque. It's kind of hard to pronounce, but that's how you do it. And it's written by Eric Whitacre, who's actually a choir composer. This was written for SATB choir about 10, 12 years ago, I believe. And I played it for the first time at District Band last year. And I immediately, District Band? No, it was actually, we did in band last year. And for our winter concert, and it was beautiful. Just like some of the other pieces I talked about earlier, I immediately fell in love with it. It's a very slow-moving piece. Definitely doesn't have any melodic lines, so to say, but the harmonies in it are just gorgeous. And I'd like to introduce Mr. Michael Lully, who's the band director here at Lake Braddock, to conduct this piece. Mr. Lully was actually my band director in 7th grade. I was in the lowest middle school band. I was actually 4th chair alto sax to begin with. And he put up with our shenanigans that year. And then I had him again in jazz band in 10th grade. And when he took over as head band director after Mr. Roy Holder left, I've had him ever since in symphonic band. So I really appreciate everything Mr. Lully's done for me this past 6 years, actually, and supporting me and making me drum major and doing everything possible to help make this recital happen. So thank you, Mr. Lully.